The Olympics are set to take place in Rio, and one soccer star is speaking out about how he doesn't think it should take place there, and he does not believe people should even attend it if it does. Now, Rivaldo, who is known for his football skills, just recently posted on social media, Instagram to be specific, and he posted a photo of a 17-year-old woman who was killed on Saturday in a shootout in Rio. And he says the following: "Things are getting uglier here every day. I advise everyone with plans to visit Brazil for the Olympics in Rio to stay home. You'll be putting your life at risk here. This is without even speaking about the state of public hospitals and all the Brazilian political mess. Only God can change the situation in our Brazil." Well, I disagree that only God can change the situation in Brazil, but crime is incredibly high in Brazil. However, if you compare Rio specifically to some of the cities that are around us in Los Angeles, it's not necessarily, more dangerous. So I'll get into the statistics of that.
Oh, that's interesting. But overall, I'm not going. Okay, so look, I'm not interested in risking my life for no reason gratuitously. Now, people think that it is a reason because the Olympics are there. I disagree. I find the Olympics intensely dull and am annoyed by all the coverage, but that's back when I would accidentally sometimes turn on a TV. Now that I never turn on a TV, it doesn't bother me at all because I never see anything about the Olympics. Oh, somebody threw a big heavy ball a little further than another guy threw it. And by the way, I did track in junior high and I shot putted, so I've done your drug. But like, wow, Sikterland. Super uninteresting. I get it that I'm in the minority and there's a lot of people who love the Olympics and they love to see the gymnastics or the ice skating or whatever they do that I find deathly dull.
Yeah,
okay.
but what about the bobsledding?
Oh, the Jamaican bobsled. Okay. Anyway, so I'm not going to get no virus to watch a bunch of Olympics. So I wasn't going to go anyway, and it's super crowded and it's expensive and all this stuff. But when you add in all these disastrous things going on, but mainly the Zika virus, look, there's crime everywhere. Yes, Brazil's definitely a little bit more, I think, my perception is that it's a little bit more out of control than it used to be,
Yes.
and some other parts of the world.
And the economy does play a role in the uptick of violence in Brazil. There's no question about that.
Right, but these health experts are right. They're like, what, you're going to now have 500,000 people from all over the world go to where there is an epidemic and then go back home with that virus. Like, you couldn't cook up a
bigger disaster, a global nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, it's like how a movie starts.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, oh, the Olympics are going to be here. Oh, but there's a virus. Don't worry about it. We already invested too much money in these Olympics. Let's just go forward. And then everybody spreads the virus all over the world.
Yeah, look, the Zika virus is something that you should definitely be concerned about if you are pregnant or planning on getting pregnant, because it leads to microcephaly, which is an underdeveloped brain and head for the baby, right? For normal human beings, it doesn't really have that much of a health impact.
But whenever I'm going somewhere, somebody's getting pregnant tonight.
Maybe, I guess. I mean, your wife should be concerned about that.
The old Tracy Morgan joke, just calm down, okay?
But anyway, what I do want to delve into a little bit is crime in Brazil and specifically in Rio. Now, please do not get it twisted. There is definitely crime in Rio, but if you want to put things in perspective, a study that was done by researchers in Mexico found that violence, homicides specifically, are more prevalent in Compton than they are in Rio.
Wow.
Yes. Now, with that said, let me give you some more stats on the number of people who have been murdered this year so far. Amnesty International said at least 11 people were killed in police shootings in Rio's impoverished favelas in April. It said at least 307 people were killed by police last year, accounting for 20% of the homicides in the city. So there seems to be an issue with police violence, which, just like the United States, tends to impact poor areas more than anything else.
Shocking. So, they have two different problems. They have the gang problems.
Yes.
And then they have the police, if you're going to be charitable, say overreaction. But it's amazing the percentage of people that the police kill in Rio.
Yes.
For 20% of all the homicides to be cops doing the killing, that's even worse than here in America.
So I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent, but it's still related to this topic. Almost 60,000 people were murdered in Brazil in 2014, most with guns. Okay, so that number is obviously disastrous, but what's happening with policy regarding guns in Brazil is super interesting because you have lawmakers in the country that want to model their gun laws after the United States, despite the fact that we have a big problem with gun violence in this country, a big problem with mass shootings.
Seems like a genius move.
Why would you do that? Who looks at America and thinks, yeah, they nailed it?
Yeah. So we've got a huge problem with homicides, particularly done by guns. So does America. The only place worse is America. So let's change our laws to make it more like America. Per capita, we're even worse off.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because in Brazil, the majority of, gun violence is conducted by people who obtained the gun illegally. So these lawmakers are making the same argument that you hear in the United States, where they're like, well, we got to make sure that people can protect themselves, and so let's do away with some of the strict gun regulation that we have in place right now. And their gun regulation isn't even that strict. They just want to make sure that you know how to use the gun properly. So you have to do like a gun test. They want to make sure that you have, identification, just common sense things to ensure that you get a gun legally. But I don't know, if they're modeling their country after ours, they're in for a world of trouble.